Welcome to the 414 Morning Podcast. I'm Armando.
Daryl, currently quarantined.
All right, so look, y'all see the new drip has arrived.
Love it, man. I love it.
The new drip has arrived. It's okay. I got something for you in your office.
Okay.
And for the ladies, I got the purple, right, with the rose gold.
Yeah. That's
With
tough,
the rose
yeah.
gold. Which I might even rock this myself.
That's nice, man. You know, the hoodies, that's 200. You know, we trying to we trying to make it. So
So if y'all want, a hoodie, let us know in our comments, right? Now, or you can follow our TikTok account and just leave a message in there, and then we'll get back to you with orders. Just let us know what size you want and which one. If you want the purple with the rose gold, or if you want this one. We also have our yellow one. Let me just show you right quick. Our 414.
mm-hmm.
All right.
See, I'm wearing somebody else's logo. I feel bad now. I got somebody else merch on.
And then we also got our shirts as well. So if you want some merch, like I said, the shirts $10. We selling the hoodies for $15. Right? And that's only a one-time offer. So that's just an exclusive right now. So the price
they get no better than that.
Yeah, and the price will be going up. So you might as well get them while the price is low right now.
Right.
All right. So we got to talk about Angel Reese.
We got to.
This is just our special Angel Reese edition, right? Because I just see so many people hating on Angel Reese. Like, they always want to post her low lights. They want to post every time she do something wrong, every time she turn the ball over. But I don't never see her get praised for the things that she's doing well.
Right.
So it's like right now, and I know before we posted, probably earlier this month, that y'all need to put respect on her name. Now, right now, I'm saying y'all gotta put more respect on her name now.
Heaven or for rides, Lord, order me a lift. I'm just trying to be in your presence since you blessed me with this gift. All of my friends dead and gone, no time to right their wrongs. Heaven must have.
Yeah. Because I know, like, people are trying to make it seem like it's a recency bias, but you got to think, they're 19, 20 games in. She's been on fire for like the last 10 games. So, like, we're halfway through the season. So that means at least for almost like a third of the season, she's just been killing it. Like, I think she's averaging like 15, and 5.
Ridiculous numbers.
Like, those numbers in the NBA, that will put you in the MVP discussion.
Yeah, you're getting super max.
Right. But everybody's like that whole her getting she's only getting that many rebounds because they're offensive rebounds. Actually, go take a look at how many she's pretty much on the league average for offensive rebounds. So all of those rebounds that she gets, they're not offensive rebounds. She's probably getting about 2 a game.
Yeah, even look at last game, right? I don't mean to cut you off, but look at last game. They played against the Dallas Wings, right? She had, I'm going to say, 15 rebounds. But they always say the me bounce, which is offensive rebounds, which is stupid because, to me, if you playing basketball, try to miss your own shot and try to go back and get your rebound. You know how tough that is?
Right.
When you got 3 or 4 people boxing you out and you want to get your own rebound. Like,
you know how important it is to get offensive rebounds.
Yeah, but even take out of them, if we take out the me bounds or the offensive rebounds that game, her defensive rebounds, she still had more rebounds than anybody else on the court.
Right.
So I didn't mean to cut you off. I just had to make that point, like, because a lot of people think it's the me bounds and the offensive rebounds, and it's like, no, because they even did this one stat. If you take away Angel Reese offensive rebounds for this season, she's still leading the lead in rebounds.
I saw that.
So
It's just, I don't know. It's something, and it, like we were kind of like touching on before, like in terms of like sports, it's very misogynistic. But also when it comes to women's sports that are dominated by black women, that's when it gets a touch of like racism involved in it.
yeah,
And I know like a lot of people that were like in the comments previously when we were talking about Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese, they started kind of like veering that direction. That's not what we're trying to make this about.
yeah.
It's not a race thing. It's not a black white thing. The thing
Mhm.
is, this woman is putting on for the WNBA, and it's not just her. Like, she's the focal point of this like topic right now, but it's a lot of other women out there in the WNBA besides just Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark that are doing a lot for the organization.
Yeah, I just hate that people try to make it seem like it's just Caitlin Clark. People only watching basketball now because of Caitlin Clark. Like, and they got to realize Angel Reese is doing a lot of stuff to help put some light on the WNBA. Like,
Right.
okay, Caitlin Clark, yeah, she could shoot from the logo. Yeah, she could shoot the hell out of the ball. There's some little white girls, they aspire to be Caitlin Clark.
Yeah.
Right? Because now she can play, and we can say it, in a mostly dominated black sport. So now she's giving them hope, right?
Yeah.
But if you want to look at it, she got her State Farm commercials. Okay, cool. But if you look at everything else that Angel Reese is doing off the court, right? Yeah, Caitlin Clark is good on the court, but what is she doing off the court, right? And then Angel Reese is doing more off the court to put more shine to the WNBA.
Yeah. And that's the thing. You want to be an ambassador. You want like, I know like in the NBA, like their like counterpart Anthony Edwards and all those guys, they're shying away from that opportunity, that moment. Whereas Angel Reese is basically putting like the WNBA on her back, and she's trying to usher in an era where, you know, like they get more money, so they don't have to go overseas. Like they're like get more sneaker deals, get sneaker deals that, you know, like people are actually interested in like picking up those shoes. You know, I know there's girls like Ionescu, Asia Wilson, but Angel Reese, like her shoes sold out already,
and they ain't even dropped.
Right, and it's a Reebok.
Yeah, and look at it. Even Caitlin, her shoe don't come out to next year. Like I just feel like a lot of people are hating on Angel Reese because she's doing a lot of things early that they've been trying to do. Yeah. Right? They've been trying to get shoe deals like her sold out. They've been trying to be the cover of 2K, which she is in year 2.
Right.
A lot of those endorsement deals and stuff that she has, a lot of people been trying to get that. The lockout, we go sit out if y'all don't pay us. All this stuff, like it's a lot of stuff that she's doing that a lot of people in sport, in sports, wish that they can do.
Right.
Get it ready.
Trying to get that Gatorade sponsorship too. So, you know, like we got merch now. Maybe like somebody come knocking, like to like we drink a lot of energy drinks and stuff. So somebody got to give us something.
Oh yeah, because you gotta drink something for 14 in the morning.
Right. I'm expecting a case of something from somebody.
As long as it ain't Diddy.
You can't drink that anyway.
Yeah, I don't want to catch baby oil. I don't want to catch the baby oil. I'm good.
Too hot in Milwaukee to be trying to put baby oil on right now anyway.
I know, right? No, but go back to it though. But you know what I'm saying. But people got to realize that half the time the hate on Angel Reese isn't even about basketball. It's about other stuff. They're just hating her because she's doing a lot of things faster than they ever did. But if they realize, even Caitlin Clark, she got a lot of endorsement deals. She's signed by Nike. And the buzz is around Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese. But if I was these other women in the WNBA, you got to realize they can't get all the endorsements.
Right.
So there's money still on the table to be had. So
Yeah.
versus hating a Caitlin Clark and versus hating an Angel Reese, why not embrace what they're doing with social media, with these endorsements, with bringing more faces and viewership to the WNBA? And why not just get on the bandwagon and sit up there and be like, hey, we can make money too.
Yeah.
We can make money too. Because you look at the NBA, they can care less who's pushing for the NBA. They can care less who's the face of the NBA. They realize it's a check out there and we all about to eat.
Right.
How many
players in because how many players in the NBA has a signature shoe?
Everybody. They know everybody.
Right. You know, like there's opportunities out there that these young ladies are presented, and because like I even feel like last year or like before they actually even like played their first season, there were a lot of the like older or former WNBA players that were basically talking about Caitlin Clark, like, oh, everybody's saying she was the fastest to get to this in college, but she got that extra year in college and all this stuff. So it's not. Like, again, I feel like the topic is Angel Reese, but overall it's just what Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark on the other side can do for the WNBA they can do for women's sports overall. And all you get is just like hate. But the hate is still like driving the market. So for every comment or whatever, or like you're still watching her videos, like she's still monetizing that stuff. Like the fact that they were even making the joke about like her getting offensive rebounds, and now she's like trademarked knee bounds. Like you just like allow her to get another check.
Yeah, but think about it. Everything that they talked about her, she changed the whole scenario around. Even like you said, the me bounds. Okay, you want to talk about me bounds? I'm gonna put that shit on the shirt. And now I'm about to trademark it, and now you see the Me Bound shirt is sold out. Now she got merch.
Right.
So she taking all that stuff and say, look, I'm not gonna stop. I'm gonna keep doing me. And I think they hate it because she came into the league making money more than they made. She came into the league already with endorsements. She came into the league with everything that they worked their whole career for. And I think it's just jealousy. That's it. I think it had nothing to do with basketball. Even Caitlin Clark, right? Yeah. And I don't even hate Caitlin Clark about like she got game. But I think a lot of people just don't like her because she has what they've been working for this entire time. And that's the reason why America is trying to put Caitlin Clark against Angel Reese, and they trying to put white against black and trying to have a rivalry like Magic and Larry Bird, when you gotta realize they're not even rivals. Like, they didn't play for a very long time against each other in high school. They didn't play against each other a very long time in college. Hell, they don't even match up that many times in the WNBA. Like, a rivalry is when you're stopping me from winning something every single year. Yeah. When it's either you or it's me that's getting there. That's a rivalry. Like, they're not rivals. They're not rivals. And plus the Angel Reese thing, like, she won in high school, she won championship in college. Like, she hasn't done it yet in the WNBA, but you got to look at it. She's setting records after records after records every time she step on the court. The first rookie to have the most consistent double-double streak. The first rookie and even player to have the most 20-20 games. You get what I'm saying? To record the most 20+ rebounds. Like, she's setting records in itself. So that's what I'm saying. People need to just start keeping it about just basketball and stop making it personal and just put more respect on her name. Because if you look at what she do on the court, if you're a basketball fan, really a basketball fan, if you look at the way she communicate on defense, if you look at the way she rotate on defense, if you look at her defensive IQ, like, she's literally one player on the court that can switch and play 1 through 5 on defense.
Yeah.
She could switch out on guards, hold them on the perimeter. She could switch out on forwards, and she could play in the low, defend the low post. How many players that you can say in the WNBA that can do that?
Really, just her and Asia.
You get what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. So they don't look at that part. They don't look at that part, and then they looking at her as a scorer, where she's really a point forward that can make plays.
Right.
And for her to be a defensive player and still giving you 20 points and giving you like 20 rebounds almost for 6 straight games, I think that was one of the records she had. That's ridiculous.
Yeah. The other thing is, like, the women, they're finally like on their way. If it weren't for and I just remember the young lady's name, Juju Watkins. Like once she comes aboard, once like people start really paying attention to Paige Beckers more. Like it's not just like this 2-headed monster that people think it is with Caitlin and Angel Reese. Like it's going to be a lot more of these women like coming from college, coming along in the WNBA that are really going to like start making a whole lot of noise, and that's really what you want. Like people are like talking about how like the WNBA still isn't making money, so who cares about what money Angel Reese is making because it's not like it's translating into like the figures for the WNBA. That's the owner problem.
Yeah, but
that's not a player problem.
One thing I hate too is when I watch the WNBA, right? Not the game in itself. Yeah. They need to get better announcers. The announcers are boring. Sometimes the pregame show is boring. The halftime show is boring. Like, if you want to do better with the women's sports and the women game, like, you need to revamp that whole thing. Like, for many years, you watched NBA because you was able to watch TNT. You was able to watch Chuck, Ernie, Shaq, right? Yeah. And Kenny Smith. And it was entertaining. Like, even the announcers, you got Reggie Miller sitting there. You got legends that's sitting there that know the game, talk about the game, but that's also entertaining. Like I feel like half the time when I be hearing the announcers in the WNBA talk basketball, like it sounds like they don't even know basketball. They don't even know. You know how many times I watched the WNBA game and they don't even know the player name? They just be like, yeah, number 24, grab the rebound. Number 16, put up the 3-point shot. Like. It sounds like an old NBA Live game. You're just calling out numbers.
Yeah. Hey, I mean, they
what you do in high school.
I mean, and the other thing is, there's a lot of like legends in the WNBA, like, or they even came like prior to the era. It would have been like cool if, like, if they had the opportunity to have had like Pat Summitt just like analyze the game. Or, like Cheryl Miller do more. Something like that. That would have been like, that would be great. Like if they could bring along some of like these like figures in, like women's basketball. But a lot of them are kind of like signed under NBA contracts to, analyze over there.
Yeah, but I know we got sidetracked a little bit, but the respect factor of Angel Reese, like even look at, I'm just going to do a 7-game stretch period that she had. 10 points, 19 rebounds, 4 assists. 18 points, 17 rebounds, 6 assists. She had 17 points, 18 rebounds, 2 assists. 24 points, 16 rebounds, 7 assists. 16 points, 17 rebounds, 6 assists. 22 points, 15 rebounds, 4 assists. 15 points, 11 rebounds, 1 assist. And that's just a 7-game stretch. That's ridiculous. You don't even see those numbers in the NBA.
Right.
Chet, even look at Chet. Chet just signed a Supermax rookie deal for what, $125 million, and he was only putting up 15 and 8. She's putting up 13 and 13. I'm just
13 and 3, I think. Like for her career, right? 13 and 3, or like 13 and 4?
Yeah, about 4. If we want to round it up, it would be nice. Yeah. Right, but that's crazy. But even look at it, like last year, right? Her first year there, she played 34 games, right? She had 462 points, Not 496 rebounds, 63 assists, 44 steals, 16 blocks. So this year, and this is how you could tell she improved. Just 19 games, she already got 251 points. So all she needs is 211 points to eclipse from last year, which I'm pretty sure at this pace she's going to get it. She already got 244 rebounds. So she 252 rebounds off of last year's pace, which she still got a lot of games to go.
Yeah, and based off of like what she's been doing as of late, she could probably almost be there in like the next 7 games.
Yeah. Assists. Last year she had 63. Right now she got 72. So she already over that mark. Last year she had 44 steals. Right now she got 29. So just 15 more assists. 15 more steals. She get a steal a game. She there already.
Right.
Even blocks. She has 16 blocks. She already at 11 already. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people talk about that sophomore slump.
Yeah.
But she has gotten better.
Right. We're just about halfway through the season, and she's already on pace to like break or like shatter all of her previous averages. Yeah.
And then even if you look at it, took away her 2 leading scorers, her main ball handler from last year. You took away the most consistent shooter that they had mid-season last year, right? You fired a coach. So she playing with a new coach. She playing in a new system. And she playing a new position because now she's that point forward that she used to play when she was in high school.
Right.
So now she's playing a different position, trying to figure out. So to me, that's the reason why she started off slow in the beginning of the season, because she was still trying to figure out, okay, when do I score? When do I make these decisions to pass? Where my cutter is going to be? Where my shooter is going to be? Like, I don't care what people say. Chemistry is a thing. So if you take away the coach and you bring in new players, I still got to figure out, I don't care how much you practice. In a real game, I got to figure out, if I give you the ball here, can I trust you? If I pass the ball here, I expect you to be in that spot. So it's still one of those, you know what, we still got to get used to each other. So I think that's another reason why she started off the season a little bit slow.
Yeah. And I mean, they're going to figure it out, but that's the other thing. It's so much of that happens in the WNBA too. Like the roster changes so frequently. Like that's why, a lot of these teams, they can't keep bringing championships along because like so much happens like from the off season, throughout the season. Like it's just a lot. So for her to basically have started back at square one, and she's been able to adapt to it, like that just shows how special a player she is.
Yeah. No, I agree. I just be looking at it when a lot of people are talking about Andrew Reese, and I just be like, you clearly don't like basketball at all because you not watching the same things that I'm watching. Like, sometimes she struggle around the rim, but y'all gotta realize y'all also created a drill to finish basketball shooting around the rim from one of the worst big men in the NBA ever. They created a mic and drill. And when you hear the mic and drill, you think, oh my God, it's one of the greatest drills ever. It allows me to be able to get used to a touch around the basketball rim because now I go off my left foot, my right hand, I catch it off the net, and I go my right foot to my left hand, and it creates me an opportunity to be able to not only just rebound the ball, but it also allowed me to work on my footwork and my touch around the rim. But George Markin shot worse than like 20-some%. Yeah. Like maybe it's a little bit higher than that, but it's one of the worst field goal percentages ever as a big. Right, so I'm just like, come on, a lot of this stuff is just overrated. You got to think about it. Even for her position, for her position, she a little undersized. And when she was in high school, you got to think about it. She was a point guard. Now she's trying to figure out how to play big. But if it was me, I wouldn't even put her in the low post. I would just let her just get work from that nail position, which is the free throw line, and down. I would work on that midi. I wouldn't even like not that she can't shoot the three ball. I would just let her be like almost how Shay is. Like, you know what? Just dominate in the mid range area. Because if you look at history, Michael Jordan, the Kobe's, the Kevin Durant's, the Kawhi Leonard's, Shea Alexander. If you look at those players, they are some of the most efficient players, and guess what they all shoot? Mid-range. Mid-range. Because while everybody is spread out on the perimeter, the most available shot is the mid-range shot. Nobody's there.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. It's like, but if I was the coaches for the Sky, like I feel like when they work out, they allow her to say what she want to work on, which to me isn't bad. Yeah, we can have days where we can work on what you want to work on. Yeah. But to me, if I was them, I would show her how to scoop the ball when we doing layups and when she do her up and under. Because if you go straight up like this, if you don't got the right touch, the ball just going to go right off the backboard, which it does. Right. Because you ain't got the right angle and you ain't got the right English on the ball. So they should show her really how to scoop the ball and how to lay it up from on different angles.
Yeah.
And that's where I guarantee you her 44% field goal average would go easily up to high 50s, high 60s. Yeah. Just that alone. That's what I'm saying. Like when you watch her play, it's not that she's playing bad. It just people got to show her different techniques. Like that's it. You know what I'm saying? She got the skills. You see, she get any shot that she want to. It's just the inability to finish, and that's just getting in the lab, getting those coaches to say, you know what, let's work on this. That's it.
And I think she's improved already, like year to year. And I think by season 3, she's going to be something completely different.
Yeah, I agree.
She's definitely going to be something special.
Yeah, you can see it now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just hate the talk that they how they keep disrespecting her.
Yeah, it's too much, but I appreciate that she handles it with poise and like composure, because they want her to crash out. They want her to just be the bad guy, and like she's not giving them that. And I think that's what's upsetting people even more, is that she's not leaning into like that villain thing, Dylan Brooks, for example.
Yeah, because even look at this. So if we go on NBA and WNBA, just players that score 75 plus points, 65 plus rebounds, and 20 plus assists over a 4-game span. Yeah. Right? Since the year 2000. She's the only female athlete to do that. Wow. And it's even rare in the NBA, right? Because the Joker did it, Giannis did it, Tim Duncan, Dirk, Joel Embiid, Kevin Durant, Kevin Garnett, Russell Westbrook, Shaq, Drummond, DeMarcus Cousins, Sabonis, Jarrett Allen, and Karl Anthony Towns. So you see, like it's rare, but even the people that has accomplishment, most of them are Hall of Famers or will be Hall of Famers.
Exactly. You listed before you got to the end, there were a lot of MVPs that you mentioned too.
Oh yeah, because Giannis, Joker, Tim Duncan, yep, Dirk. Most Westbrook. Of them, I want to say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All of them, but 5 of them was MVPs.
Yeah, and that's saying something.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. People don't look at it in that light. Right? They just want to. Anytime she want to do something wrong, they just want to highlight what she did wrong. That's right. It. But you don't want to talk about everything that she's doing great. Yeah, but yeah, the injuries hate just gotta stop,
Yeah.
right? It's and I guarantee you, if you put these same people in a real basketball game against her, I guarantee you she out rebound them.
Yeah.
It's easy to hide behind the camera and your computer and type some stuff, but I
Hmm.
guarantee you they don't want none of that smoke if they see her on the court.
Right.
None of it. I guarantee you. We say if we give them 10 opportunities
Hmm.
to rebound the ball against Angel Reese or stop her from getting her own rebound, I guarantee you they can't even stop her 5 times out of 10.
Right. Because just like Brian Scalabrine said, he's much closer to LeBron than you are to him. And the same thing goes like on the other end of that with like the women.
Yeah, because Mr. We need to get up with Mr. B. So he need to do that challenge.
Yeah. That'd be something right there. That'd be something. I like that.
Can the
But
average Joe?
we want to take credit for it though, because like he ain't just gonna be making money off of it.
Yeah, can the average Joe stop injuries from rebounding the ball?
Mm.
I
Do you remember
guarantee.
that show? That Pros versus Joe show.
Oh yeah, I used to love that show.
Yeah. But yeah, that's definitely something that like I love to see because like that's the thing. A lot of people they think it's easy. Like
Hmm.
they make it seem like oh like you're like they think that she's that bad of a player and athlete that they think that they could like take her one on one.
Yeah, but yeah, I just want them. I'm just trying to shed more light on Angel Reese, like because I'm just tired. I'm just tired of the hate, tired of the disrespect, and I'm just like she's way better at basketball than you, and she's way
Right.
better at basketball than what y'all think. Like
Hmm.
most people just look at one part of the game, the ball going to the hole, but you don't look
Right.
at everything else. Like that's just like look at Draymond. Draymond don't score, but Draymond does a lot of things well that would never show up on the box score.
Right.
Same with injury. She does a lot of things well that she don't get credit for. Because every
Hmm.
time I see her get out the game, the team get out rebounded.
Yeah.
The other teams start going to the paint. They start scoring around the rim when she get out the game.
Right. She reminds me of like a Dennis Rodman. Like
Yeah,
she's just everywhere. She's a pest.
yeah.
Like that's
Because to me, last year she was more Dennis Rodman. She came in the league like Dennis Rodman, and
mm,
then now this year she's to me Dwight Howard now. Because now it's like I can rebound and defend, and now I'm scoring now.
yeah. Yeah.
Like you said, year 3 is gonna be crazy for her. Wait till she put it all together.
Right. Because now we're gonna start talking about how many MVPs she's gonna win. Everybody go check out the merch. We're gonna post something like you said on TikTok. There's gonna be a link on YouTube. Pick it up, especially like flash sale. Everything is gonna be a lot cheaper than right now than it will be in a couple weeks. And check out the rose gold joint on there.
Let me get that. All right, I'll see y'all later.
See y'all later.
If heaven offer rides, Lord, order me a lift. I'm just trying to be in your presence since you blessed me with this gift. All of my friends dead and gone. No time to right their wrongs. Heaven must have